team, Beardo here. I know I made sort of vague promises to myself to put out more content, and I really haven't been doing that. Sorry. So you may have noticed from the last couple of videos that I've made that I've had a little bit of a change of pace, and I've started getting into racing instead of just freestyle. It's a really interesting switch up for me. I've had a couple of goes at rookie racing. I've done okay, middle of the field. Not too bad considering I'd never even tried to get to a racing gate before I went up for my first race. So we've got the third round coming up next weekend, and I have just managed to get my racer put together. So yeah, I have been flying my freestyle quad up until now, which is a New Zealand built-in, New Zealand design anyway, Defy DXR carbon fiber frame. And it's been an absolute trooper so far. I got it second hand and I just put it through its paces. It's looking a bit sad and old, and it really is heavy as a tank, so not ideal for racing. But yeah, so I've got this new MQX class racer. So this frame has also been designed here in New Zealand, specifically for the MQX class racers. Now this is something that hasn't actually kicked off yet, but there's a group here in Wellington that calls themselves the Miramar Quad Squad. So one of the guys who is in the Miramar Quad Squad came up with this fantastic design. The idea is to get a really cheap racing class going. So the frame costs about 40 New Zealand dollars. I'll let you work out what that means. We are flying exclusively the Samguk Wei 2300 kV motors, which retail for about 20 bucks each New Zealand, so ridiculously cheap to get up and running. We're flying 4S 1300 milliamp hour batteries. Beyond that, everything else that you put into your quad is entirely up to you. So there are a couple of guys that are printing sweet looking pods for them. A bloke by the name of Ryan has very kindly printed mine for me, and this is what it looks like. Isn't it an absolute thing of beauty? So your orange obviously is my favorite color, so it was no real question as to what color the pod was going to be. But yeah, I've built it up over the last couple of nights out of parts that I've ordered over the last 2 or 3 weeks, and yeah, we're good to go. So I've got the most amazing day out here today. Blue skies, a little bit of cloud. The harbour is as flat as a pancake. It is absolutely pristine, perfect flat. Like, you hardly ever see it like this. It's really amazing. The only problem is that the weather report says that it's going to be raining by the time my lunch break rolls around. So I guess we'll have to see how it goes. Cross our fingers and all that good jazz. Even if it's just down to Waitangi Park rather than to where we would normally meet and greet, out towards Rongotai. But yeah, so we are good to go. I've not even had a props on hover test yet because it was too late last night to do it. All signs point to awesome. Let's see how this goes.
I've got goggle face. Holy shit, that is a thing of beauty. Holy, so smooth. I just needed to capture this this total excitement and wordlessness, or too many words, or something at the end of the flight. That was more. Well, it was super cool. I had to end a little bit prematurely because I had a tree. Unfortunately, my bright shiny new pod took a bit of a hit. On the good news front though, my pod did exactly what it was supposed to do. Protected the camera beautifully. The camera's still working just fine. For one reason or another, I can't arm at the moment, which is kind of killed it for the day anyway. I had about 20 seconds of a battery left, so no big drama. But oh my god, it was so much fun. Once I get to the bottom of what's wrong with this, I guess I'll get another pod sorted, and we'll get out on a race day and see how this thing goes. But I am so in love right now. It's just, I've never flown something that felt so smooth and fast and awesome. It's a win.